So I remember being in school and the kids used to want to jump you after school or get your friends. You would get your friends and they would get their friends. And your friend, I had one particular friend, her name was Kiki. She would always be the first one to the fight. We're not gonna let them jump you. We're not gonna let them jump you. So you get to the fight, it's 2 of your friends, 4 of your friends. Next thing you know, they get 2 of their friends, 2 of their friends, and they let y'all fight it out. Well, sometimes that's how marriage is. Sometimes your spouse is in a fight, right? Your spouse is about to get in a fight. But the unfortunate part is that the fight is in their mind. You know, sometimes people can't tell you what they are going through, but they're fighting, whatever it is. Fighting insecurity, fighting childhood trauma, whatever it is, they fighting. But unfortunately, when it comes to divorce, instead of us fighting for our spouse or fighting for each other, we fight against each other. We fighting to get a divorce, fighting to get away. Just fighting each other instead of trying to fight for each other. We fight against each other. I mean, go full throttle. I heard that lady, Catherine, not her name, Evelyn, when one of the daughters was going through the divorce, she told her to grab him by the throat. She told her daughter to grab her soon-to-be ex-husband by the jugular. Grab him by the throat. I don't think she's got married again either. Her name was Tawana. She done shaved her hair all bald. So I don't even think she got married again. But I remember her mom telling her to grab her husband by the... They was going through a divorce, and she was explaining to her mom that he was trying to fight her for the kids or whatever. And her mom told her to grab him by the jugular, grab him by the throat. This is war. But today I just want to say, what if you, instead of fight, it's so hard to get away, what if you fight to stay together? It's a fight, I'm telling you. It's a fight. And I'm at work today, and all I can hear is remembering being being outside, you know, which thank God I never got jumped. I would fight because I would act crazy. I would grab whatever I could and hit somebody. That's where I got that fight from my grandma. My grandma be, grab whatever you can. I remember one time I was a little girl, and this little boy grabbed me from the back. He wouldn't let me go, and I bust him upside his head with my skateboard. Lord forgive me. And I grew up like that, wanting to fight. And some of us, we fight. But when you're in a marriage, instead of fighting to get away, what if you fight to stay together? Because that's what we did when we was in school. You go get your friends, and I go get my friends. It's going to be a fight. And whoever had your back, you always had one good friend that had your back. Girl, we going to meet outside by the swings. We're going to fight. We're going to be we're going to fight. We're going to get it on. We fight. Girl, but nobody didn't mess with me because I think I was like in the 7th grade, and this boy said something about my mom, and I tried to beat him to a pulp. So after that, nobody didn't really mess with me. You know, might do some name calling or nothing like that, but I ain't never had to get in no fights. I remember one time, I was at church, and the girl in the choir, she pushed me or something. I beat her ass in the church, in the choir rehearsal. Not in the physical church, but we were up in one of the choir rehearsals. I beat her to a pulp. Nobody never messed with me. Then again, like I said, I had a lot of trauma. I had a lot of childhood trauma I was dealing with. But I know because my ex-husband was 6'2". And I know if he even act like he wanted to fight, I start breaking pots, throwing pans, throwing glass plates against the wall. I only had to do that like one time. He never messed with me. So I ain't never had no problem with him trying to physically hurt me. Because I would show up and show out. I'm out here in Tempe at work. You can see the water. Work by a lake. But yeah. But I was just wondering, what if we fought to stay together? But when you're going through that divorce, you be so mad. You just want to fight the person, fighting to get away, fighting. And I don't know what it is, but it's a ripping apart of your soul. That people get so mean, and it's just, but what if you stayed and learn to fight for each other? Because whatever that person is going through for that season in their mind, that they feel like they got to get away, or they feel like they need to cheat or whatever, it's just for a season. Just for a season. But what if we fought to stay together? Because it takes a lot of energy to fight to get away. It do. It takes a lot of energy. So much energy. Trying to fight to get away. Fighting. Fight of your life. But I was just sitting at my desk at work, and I said, it reminded me when we was younger, we would get together, and whoever was messing with our friends, we would get out. We would meet at the playground. If they had 5 people, we had 5 people. And then sometime it would be like, there ain't gonna be no fight, because they see you pull up with your people. They go, oh, we just thought you, look. Oh, we just thought you was talking about it. I wouldn't talk about you. What is gonna be? And they go leave you alone. Right? Meet you at the lockers. Next thing you know, you got your 10 friends. They got their 10 friends. Look, this is what they used to say. Are y'all gonna fight or what? Are y'all gonna fight or what? Because, done got us all out here and y'all ain't even fight, and y'all just talking all that trash. Or sometimes you be at school and the person be like telling everybody, oh, I'm gonna fight her after school, or I'm gonna fight him after school. Everybody be after school waiting to see y'all fight. Girl, people fight. Married people fight. They fight. But what if we learn, instead of fighting each other to the pole, what if we learn to stick together like we did when we was in high school or elementary school? Stick together as a team and fight to stay together. What if we did that? So funny, because your spouse, they fighting in their mind. Whatever's ails in them. They're going through something. For a season. It's just for a season. Ain't gonna last long. It's a season. And you fight to get away. That's what I'm saying. I see the other day, Deion Sanders, he had the boys, he got 2 boys. Mind you, the wife had 3 kids for him back to back. So I know she had temporary insanity. They call it postpartum. But she had 2 boys and a little girl back to back for Deion Sanders. And the other day, the boys are real good in the field there in the football. And they had it where they met out on the field. And he walked out there with him. As soon as he seen his ex-wife, he walked the other way. He got off the field. And the little boys, all they wanted was a picture of their mom and dad and them to celebrate their win. That's all. That's all. And then the pictures of the family that you see, the spouse smiling, and they finally just in that photo together. Them people don't fought tooth and nail. They just didn't tell nobody. But them people you see in them family pictures and everybody got together, you fight tooth and nail just to get a picture sometimes. And then people, all they see is, don't know you've been fighting sometimes. So you gonna fight. If you're married, you gonna fight. But fight to stay together. And like I said, sometimes you have to, I know advice a lady gave me. She said, don't tell your family, don't tell your church, don't tell nobody you know that you're going through, she said, find you somebody, a counselor or somebody that don't know your husband or your wife, and talk to them. Or somebody that you know that not gonna go back and tell you, oh, leave. I done heard it. You should leave. Who ain't we done heard it? You should leave. Oh, look, better yet, I wouldn't put up with that. Child, I wouldn't even put up with that. I done heard it. But now I'm older and my daughters come talking to me about my son-in-laws. I said, look, baby, not only do I pray for him, but I said, you do whatever you need to do to get yourself together, but he's a good man. He's a good man. And, you know, they done been through stuff, but when we was coming along, me and my ex-husband, people didn't tell us. Some people, I guess, say stick it out, but when you're mad, all you hear is, all you can think of and hear in your mind is how to get away. So your spouse, even though y'all married, they're fighting in their mind, fighting to stay, fighting whatever is going on at work. People fighting. So when you going through something, instead of taking and trying to fight to get a divorce, fight to get help for you, that you can learn to manage whatever you're going through, because it's going to be another side. And like I said, with Deion Sanders and his wife, them boys is grown. And they just want a picture of their mom and their dad together for the picture, to celebrate their win. Because whatever him and the wife went through, the boys, even though it was saying, and the girl had a police report saying the boys were saying that the mom harassed the dad or something like that. I think she beat him up or something. Beat him up. The wife beat up her, and her girlfriend jumped Deion Sanders. And I think he kind of, you know, he don't want nothing to do with her. It's over. But it ain't over, because them boys make sure their mom be at every game. So, and he got rid of Tracy Edmonds, but he ain't met nobody. The wife ain't met nobody. That's what I'm saying. When you get a divorce, it just don't, that piece of paper don't end it all. You still got to show up together at the graduations. You still got to show up together at the wedding. And even if you do meet somebody else, it's just that new person, they just in the middle. Anybody know anything about that? Some people, you know, can handle it and move on. But I'm just saying, before you walk away, fight to stay together as much as you fight, because we be fighting. I know I did. Fighting to get away. As far as I can get away from it, I'm going to get away. Get on my last damn nerve. But what I'm just saying is, you fight to get away, but it don't end like that. Even if you do get a divorce, that little piece of paper, you still got years ahead. It's not over because you get that piece of paper. You still got years ahead. And if you got little kids, look, I don't know if y'all ever see me get in the drive. You see the driverless car? Who's in that driverless car? He getting in it. Yep, it's a driverless car. It don't have no driver. See it? You just picked him up. You about to get in it and drive away. A driverless car. Oop, and he got in there to put his signal on. See it? Yeah, I'm out here in Tempe. Look at the driver. Hey, put this signal on. Driverless car. Yep, there it is. Driving. Some of my videos, see the driverless car? I'm up here at work. And there goes the little pond. But yeah, that's my story today. What if we fight to stay together as much as we fight to punch you in your face? Miss Camille can fight. I'm only 5'2", but I can fight. And don't let him come home drunk. Girl, try to knock him down the steps, act a plum fool. I know I did. I know I act a plum fool. Act a plum fool. So my nose, I'm wearing these Blu-ray glasses They some special glasses you wear because of the computer start hurting your eyes, and they say you don't sleep good. But anyway, so I got those special glasses. But yeah, today, what if we fight to stay together as much as we fight? Bam, bam, bam. Fight to stay apart. And it's a fight. And like I said, Deion Sanders the other day, soon as he seen her, he crossed the field. He got out he went the other way. He don't want no dealings out of her. And the boys don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing. The kids don't know nothing about it. All right. Love you. Love yourself. If you're going through something, work on your eating habits. Work on walking. Work on going to the park. Work on going to the gym. And don't use all your energy to fight your spouse. Fight to stay together. Fight to stay together. All that energy, bam, 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 trying to fight. Get away. When we was coming along in high school, if you mess with one of us, bam, bam, we gonna jump you. Or you ain't, or we not gonna let you jump us, jump one of our friends. No, wasn't doing that. But what if you did that for your spouse when your mom start talking bad about her? What if you do that for your honey bun? If your girlfriend start telling you, oh girl, I wouldn't put up with that. Bam. Fight for your spouse. Oh, I love my man. Oh no, I love my wife. Or better yet, Dad, I'm not gonna let you talk about her like that. Cynthia's my wife and I love her. But what if you fought for your spouse like you fight to get away from it, and you telling all your friends how bad they are, I'm gonna get away from them. What if you, instead of doing that, you start speaking life to your spouse? I love my wife. That's my kid's wife. That's my kid's mom. And like I said, Deion Sanders, they said he went the other way, fighting to get away from it, and she ain't going nowhere. She be at every game. So just because you get a divorce, that spouse don't leave. You gonna hear me say it over and over. Life after divorce, it don't stop with the piece of paper. That's just the piece of paper. Just like getting married. Just get married. It's just a piece of paper. For as you still have to do the work after you get married. You don't stop it. Just get married. But if you work through them hard times, it's a beautiful thing. All right, talk to you later. It's a land of milk and honey for us all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.